Hello, it's me, Milton, the Little Milto channel. What am I doing today? What I'm doing today is, I've been asked to make a plant pot for the community centre, but it's a long one, like a trough, made out of decking. So, I thought fine, I'll do my community a little bit for the local area, and I'll make one. Well, actually I'm making two, because I'm making another one for myself. I'm going to actually put strawberries in this one. So I'm actually making two, but there will be different sizes. So what I'm going to do first of all is, I need to split the planks down at the sizes that I need. Now to do this, the blade in here is a 24 tooth blade, but I want to use this one here. I want to see if it's going to improve it, because I need a dead straight line. I mean, the average size has got to be about 66 inches, so that's reasonably long, and I'm wanting a long straight line. You'll see why when I'm actually joining them together, what I'm actually up to. Then it'll all start making sense. So I'll go away first of all, I'll get this thing here sorted out, change the blade over, and then we'll get started. There's no point in me showing you how to change the blade on this. I've already done a video on this, so what's the point? Okay, I want to get it done. I decided to play ball. Here we go again. Now, hopefully now, blade changed, right, to a better blade. Same teeth, but a bit finer. I know I gotta say why, because it's a through blade, a bit more professional than the DeWalt. Because what I'm trying to do is get this line. Now I've got this lined up here, so hopefully we can go. So I'll put the little guardy thing back on again, to stop the accidents from happening. There we are. Right, pull this back a little bit before we switch the machine on. We've got a little handle. We're up there, we're ready to go, so let's go and see if we can cut this down then. Okay then, without making a mess of it. Right, on we go. Okay then, now just a quick hand to get this thing turned around. So now I'll do the other bit, and I'm removing the middle bit out of the decking, you see. Because this is the side I use that you actually see on the decking, is this side, not the other side. This side here, don't see it, I don't use that side, you see. I always try and use this side here, I think it looks nicer. Right, machine's going to start up again. I'm going to push this one through, and hopefully I'll drop this time. Okay then, here we go. That looks pretty good, that actually. Right, looking at this offcut now, I'm quite impressed with the blade, and I'm glad I changed it, because I would have known, I know for a fact, the DeWalt blade would have left more little swirl marks in it. It's actually got finer gaps between the teeth. When maybe I'm finished, I'll show you the difference, what I mean on that, but some of you will know, some of you might not know. Right, as I say, the gaps on them are a lot smaller on this blade than what the DeWalt had, that was bigger. And I must admit, swirl marks are very low on this, but this is actually the offcut. Now I've got another two of these to do, and I have to check to make sure that there's a difference in the gapping on this over here. I'll show you actually what I mean. Now the camera might pick this up, might not, but just here it's got a slight bit of a lip just on there. right? A little rise all the way along, whereas this one, it hasn't, it's took it right off. And yet I never moved to stop, so it just goes to show how inaccurate decking is. And that's the decking's fault, it's not mine's. So I might actually have to run along here and trim that bit off. Right, so I'll carry on now and get the rest of them cut up with the help of one of my sons. It'll be a lot quicker this way. So you see me do one, so I'll get on and say I'll get them done, okay? Believe it or not, only one needs trimming down, so I'll just do it here while the camera's running, okay? And it was the first one I did too. I always get covered in crap. It was only supposed to be a quick trim down, and look what happened. Go away, get the hoover, Willie. Okay, I'll get cleaned up now. Okay, next job, trim all these down. That's the easy bit. Okay, should have enough throat there to do it. Yeah. Hopefully anyway, there goes. There we go, all nicely trimmed. Now what we've got to do is get it turned round now for the next one. Okay then, now we're ready for the 62.5 now. That's the length that we need for this. So let's get on and get it done. It's all marked up, it's all ready to go, so let's go. Right, now I know you can't see it, but I'll tell you now, that is on the line. That is perfect. That's the bases for the two of them cut all at the same time. Alright, now we're going to join this piece of wood together, these two, using this glue here. Now I prefer Evo stick, but this Gorilla Glue will do the job just as well. Nice little thin layer all the way along. That's all you need. Right. Yeah, that's that done. Take this piece of wood here, we put that on here, like so. Right, matching up the ends, like so. It's pretty good. We'll just clamp this just now. Yep, we'll clamp it. About here. Right. What is it? It's moved again. That's pretty good there. That looks pretty good there. Yeah. Yeah, so that one in place. This one now. Grandkids. Love them, don't you? It's the noise they're making. Right. Through here, stick on this side, you won't see it. Flushed, that looks pretty even all the way along. Yep, that looks good to me. Right, I'll just go and get tools now. Now I'm only putting 4 screws in this, and they're 80mm. Right, by 5 I think, yeah, 8 by 5. But there'll do. No. Great. Oh, it's weird. Right. Another one about here. Now I've had to counter some of them in quite deep for a reason, because I don't want the screws getting in the way. It's okay saying, no, you don't have to countersink with these new screws nowadays. I just prefer to do it this way. And not only that, it keeps the screws running straight into place anyway. Okay then. This is them here. KTX. Disappeared in. Let's them out of the way. Oops. Another one done, and in. It won't fall any further. Right. No, I'm still flashing. Right then. There we go. It's them in place. Now I'll show you what I mean. Remove the glue. Now, slacken the clamps off. Nice, should come out. Now, you can see now, that looks like now one continuous piece of decking all the way along and up there. Well, that's a bit slightly different colour, but that's decking for you, can't always get it the same. So you see, it'll look like when I'm finished, it's all one big piece of decking, but it's not. It's actually another piece joined onto it. Okay then, so I'll get on now and I'll do the other one now. Okay, now I've got to try now and set up for the first 45, which is relatively easy. I'm going to check the machine and make sure the machine is actually true. It's okay there, so we need 45. I'll just lift that. Push this down. There's a 45. There's 40. There's 45 there. Click that into place. Lock that down. Pull the handle down and it should be bang, and it is absolutely bang in line. Right, so we know then that's correct. So we'll dispense with that way back. Slide a piece of wood in. Make sure we've got a bit of a shadow line on here somehow or other. Yeah, that should be good enough. It doesn't really matter actually how much we take off this. And I have removed the staples out at the end as well. And I made sure all the staples came out so it won't damage the blade. So, we've got 45, so now we'll begin at this one. Letting that trick off the ultimate handyman. I was surprised it did actually do it as well. Right, so I'll switch off now. You see me do one, you've got the idea behind it. So now I'll get my son in and he'll start feeding the stuff through his and we'll get it all cut up then. Okay? Okay, now this has definitely been the fun cut. This one. This mitre on this side trying to do it. For some unknown reason, this seems more awkward doing it this way than it is the other way. But however, it can get done. So we'll get on, we'll get it done. Alright. Right, ready? Yeah, it did it the other way around, no problem. Of course, that's why, because it was a shorter length. It does do it, but it's blinking awkward. Right, I've now got 12 of these things here to cut. What these are for is, these are the things that actually hold it together, what you put the screws to. So I'm just going to give these ones here a quick trim, and then I'll go away and I'll start cutting them. set this up. Slightly bigger than it actually should be, of course, but I'm not bothered. Right, so I'll get going now. See? So, the 12 of these to cut, I'll get on and get it done. I'm cutting them in twos because it doesn't really matter. Shouldn't take long, and I'll show you what the next bit is after that. Okay. Right, next job is putting a small angle on them. Like this. So when they're actually screwed to the inside of the plant pots, any water falls on there, it'll just fall off again. That's all it's for, just that. So I'll get on and I shall get these done now. And it shouldn't take me too long to do it. I cut extra, and who knows, I might need them. I don't think I will. So, I should go on and get this job done. Okay. Now the next job is using this, giving them a quick clean up to make sure we get rid of all these little burrs and everything off the edge of it. And then we'll move on to the next job, which will probably be the end pieces after that. Okay then, I'll get on and get this done. Now, what I'm doing now is, I'm doing the bark miters now for the ends of the boxes. How I did it was, I measured it on the bark edge and found out it's 198 millimeters. So what I did was, I cut a piece of wood exactly that size, got this, mitered it to the right angle, placed this wood, that bar, on here, marked it up, then went back to the machine, lined it up with the machine using the shadow line on the machine. Then once I had that distance set properly, did a little experimental cut, not too deep, to see if I hit the line, and I did, which I then remeasured and checked and it was right. So I put it back in and set it all back up again. Set this block here, so now when I cut it now, every single one now cuts at that exact size that I just said. So let's go and see how we're doing it. And it is awkward cutting this way, I must admit. That machine does it, just, well, every now and again it breaks a little bit like that, but there you go. That is the exact size of the back edge of the boxes. So I've done all them now, so all I've got to do now is the smaller size, just because I'm going to have to do the same with them. Another waste piece of material, there. But this becomes easier now, because the fact is, I've only got this little bit here to do. See, I'll show you. Turn it over, do that, should it's into there, placed correctly, and cut away again. Is that right? Yeah. There we go. Do it that, turn it back over that way, trim that bit off because we don't want it. Bit. Into there, and here's another one. Yep, that's scrap now too. There we go. So, luckily I brought up another one. And there we go. Then that should be the last of the cuts all done. Around for me. Yeah. Back in there. Over a bitty bit. There we go. Almost finished, and I think this is the last cut. Yeah, it should be. you go, last cut, done. Just make sure, you should fit in it there, either end on there, like so, and it, when it's a little further back maybe, there and here, yep, perfect. What more can you say? Right then, on with the next job, joining these together. Right, now it's time to join these up. Same principle as the big long ones, but just on a shorter length. Alright, so usual story, use the glue. I prefer, as I've said before, Evo stick. Just this stuff, I'm sick and tired of throwing the Evo stick away because it keeps going off because I don't use that much of it. Right. And there, make sure that's level. And got a trusty clamp, which is a bit too far that way to open. Yeah. Oops, there's it. And then the whole thing moves again. That's a bit par for the course. It's usually what happens. Tighten it down nicely. There we are, nice and smooth, there. Make sure it is tight, it is. Back to the trusty countersinking again. Yeah. Wants to be a bit tighter in the vise, that, I'll say that much. Now, I made a mistake before. These screws are not 80s. These are 4x70s, these screws here. That's what they are. They're only really just to hold it together. They're not that brilliant, to be honest with you, but they do a good... Oh, heck. Oh, wait a minute. In case you're wondering, I forgot to switch the external lighting on. Damn. I'm going to have to do another one now. And Milwaukee surge again, nice and quiet. Right, I'll just pop that one off, drop it down here. Because the lighting wasn't on, I might actually just throw that one away actually. We'll see. Right, let's try and see if we can do another one. We'll do it right this time. Right, in we go. Tighten a bit tighter in the vise this time. One of these. Right, glue again. I mean, Gorilla Glue's alright, but really, you get what you pay for. It is expensive, but at least it's in a smaller container and it doesn't go off as quick. That's what the Evo stick does, and I know what the Evo stick in the blue one for the outdoor. It is a better glue, no two ways about it. I think somebody did a thing on it along with Gorilla Glue and proved that Gorilla Glue wasn't that actually good. But oh, I'm not tight enough. Wow, I'm getting a lot of glue coming through this. I'll have to shout somebody for a cloth. Damn, nobody there though. Right. Now, hopefully it doesn't move this time. Looks like I'm going to have to stop for a coffee break and then we've got a visitor. Yeah. The reason why I'm burying them in, sometimes I fill the holes in, but these are going to the bottom side anyway, so you won't see them. And plus the fact is that they are only 70s, you can see why. Right? If I left them on top, they would be a bit shallow, so I'm just taking them down a bit, and that's why I'm countersinking them quite deep. Deep countersinking is what it's called. Right, I'm going to wait to see my visitor now. Okay then. So I'll get on and I'll get these done later, but I need to take these with us anyway and get them cleaned up. Because, if you haven't seen it, I use too much glue. Not that I care. Okay, time now for the end pieces here, so these ones here, to get screwed into place. And I'll show you what I mean. Right, a little bit of glue, like so. Right, how far down do we go? Dog's wanting in. Can wait. Stupid dog. Right, stick that in there like so. Yeah. Get as close to the edge as you possibly can, of course. Bring this back a bit. Open this up a bit. Maybe better I'll turn it on its side. Yeah, I might be. There we is. Got a rethink on this. Gently move it into position. Yeah, that's alright. A bit more that way. That's it. Contain a bit more. Yes, I can. There we are. Then we'll take a little 40mm screw and put it in. We only need one. See, these are pre-done these, and leaving that there like that means that now is in place. So when we come to put the ends actually on, because the ends will be the last bit that go into place, because we'll have the sides on it, these will help push the sides apart when it goes into place. It's clever thinking, I suppose, but well, that's the way to make it easy for yourself. So now I'll do the other side and let the dog in. Right, I'll do one more. I've had to put 2 screws in here. So we've got some more stuff, so let's go for it. Right, put this on. It is then as close to the edge as you possibly can. Slightly down on the curve, just as it comes round there. Want a bit of glue coming out of there. Some material. Position it in as best as you can. Get your old clamp back into place again. That's that one I want. That's it. Position it about the centre. It all moves all over the place. Gently clamp it in. Don't worry about spillage in the glue, you can just rub it onto there. It's for the inside of the box, you never really see it. You can see how the curves, just move this just now if you come out. You can see how the curves here, any water goes on there, it'll just fall off into the box rather than sitting on it and start right rotting. It's still moving, but it's obvious the clamp isn't quite straight. Up a bit, go on. Right. A bit further. There we are. There. I thought the glue, when I put one in here, it would hold it down, but it didn't. So we'll quickly get this in. Right, we'll countersink, get on a quick countersink. The reason being, you know where this screw's going there, because this wood could split in the head. That's a shallow countersink, not a deep countersink on that one. Same again. Surprised at that. It's all you need, it's into place. There you go. Under this, I'll show you. There you go, there's your end. So when it goes on the end, because of the mite and everything, this will help push it out at the sides, keep it going straight, and it'll just all fit in, hopefully, very nicely and very neatly. And that's where the back the bottom of the board will go there, the back bit for the base. All nice and neatly done. So I've got 4 of these now, 3 of these to do, so I'll get on and get them done now, right? While I'm waiting for somebody to give us a hand to actually put the sides and the base together. I'll need a hand for that one though. Okay then? Right, what we did first of all was, closing this door just now, what we did was we clamped it, we glued it first, the inside edge first, then we clamped it like this, getting it all into position, checking to make sure it was level all underneath on both ends, like this. The clamps were actually further down, oh dog again, the clamps were actually further down here at the time, so we very quickly got some screws either side, top there, you see, and I'll just get the dog in just now. It's okay, the dog can't make up his mind what he wants to do. Maybe I should just go outside and shoot it. Maybe that's a good idea. Right, anyway, the clamps were further down, we clamped it, after we glued it, put the screws in, and then we flipped it over, and I'll show you what I mean by that, like. Then, we took the clamps, and we turned it over, took the clamps off, we turned it over, then we put the clamps on, how they are now, and then we very quickly screwed off the rest of it, either side. And there you have that section done. But we have tried the ends on it and we've noticed a lot of problem. But that problem was caused by me when I trimmed along to make these boards look as if they're all one. There were differences in the actual wood itself. Decking isn't always the same width. It sometimes varies. And what's happened is it's varied. So it means once I've joined the end pieces in, some of them I'll have to do a bit of work with a sander to actually sort it out. But I'll show you that hopefully once I get that bit on. So we're going to play with that bit now. Now the ends do kind of go on how they're supposed to go on. You see? So it wants to come up a bit. You see? But unfortunately this one here is flushed. As you can see it's slightly lower. This is actually correct. And the ends are actually pretty damn well good, with a bit of jiggery pokery of course. We get that clamp on it. And it has actually sort of more or less worked. But this here is caused by the fact is that this decking board here is actually narrower than the rest. And that's by how much it's narrower. I know it sounds like, oh yeah, I mean, no I didn't. It's the boards. I've had this problem before with the decking boards like this, where they're actually some boards are narrower than others. It's the way the wood dries. Some of it's got more fibre in it and they don't dry the same. Ones with less fibre in it shrink a lot more. It's just the way things are. I'll just have to sand it down with the sander to actually blend it in. But as for that, it's flushed at the bottom on both of these and the ends are looking good. So what I'll get on with is, and I'll get this screwed up and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay. So, as you can see, we have a little bit of mild sanding down on this side. So get rid of the shadow there. So it won't take too much to have to sand that down tomorrow. I'll show you the other side. As you can see, a little bit of filling over here. But as for that, tomorrow, by the time it's all sanded down, you won't see it. So now I'll go away now and I'll do the other end now. Now you can see with the ends finally on them, and I've gave them a bit of filler and I've actually sanded them down now, how much difference they actually are. Actually, I will say this, there wasn't as much sanding down as what I thought there were going to be on it actually. There was a bit to get this bit here level up here and the same on the other side. For some unknown reason it was a natural twist that actually caused it. And I think the next time I'm using the miter saw, I'll do it flat on the miters rather than doing the board upright, and I think that's what caused part of the problem there. So I'll move the camera for a better look now. And as you can see, those were the two worst corners with a lot. All the rest were actually very good and quite straightforward. We'll go and have a look at the other ends now. As I said, you can clearly see that they've actually come up very good, and I must admit the new miter saw downstairs, it does do a very good job. But as I said, next time I'll do them on flat rather than doing them upright. I don't think it works too well. Okay then. Now,
Before we have a look at the finished pots that I've just done, I thought I'd show you what they might look like with the plants in, because they look a bit bland without the plants in them. So these are the ones that I made last year, and you must admit they do look rather impressive with the flowers in them. And this one here was actually one. This one here is the same width and depth, but not the same length as the ones that I've just built. Let's turn the camera a bit. There, you can see the whole thing, and I'll give you a bit of a side view now. Pity about the condenser pipe in the way, but really and truly not much you can do with it. Unless you want to paint it a different colour, I suppose, but it's rubber and it has to be there. These were the big ones, the very first ones I actually made, but they're actually too deep, these ones. And you can see on the left the sun just starting to come round. I thought I'd do this before the sun got here. And by saying that they're too deep, the fact is on the bottom board nothing gets done. So later on I might drill some holes in there and put some plants in them so it actually utilises it a little bit better. But I suppose if you really wanted to know how to make them, I suppose I'd show you how to do them as well. And I'll be quick with this one here, because this one here, this is a narrower one, but this is more or less a full decking length on this one. And I know I have actually pushed too many plants in there, but for me it doesn't matter. I'm not actually a gardener by such. I just throw them in and go away and leave them and hope that they actually work. I'll water them, but that's about all. So now we'll go away and we'll now have a quick look at the ones I've just done. Now, you can see what I mean about the fact is they look a bit bland now. Now, I've stained them and I've oiled them up. They've actually had 4 coats of oil on them. I might give them a finish coat with some real shiny stuff later, like I have done with these. But I don't do that until they're actually in place. This is the one that's got in the community centre, and the only real main difference is with this one has holes, which you can't really see down there, for drainage. But this one, which is the one I'm going to be hanging up with my sons, on this side above the bench, the holes are actually on the end. You probably can't see them because it's rather tall. They are over 5 feet in length, these, by the way, because I'm only 5 foot tall, and they're taller than what I am when I stand up. So you can see now differences, and you can now actually, if you look back at the film footage I showed you with the plants, what they're actually going to look like or could look like. It's up to you, of course, what type of plants you put in. So what did I learn about this? One thing I've definitely learned now, a mistake I've been making while I've been making these, is I always use the rubbish boards for the base. Wrong. Use better boards for the base. Because if that board's twisted in any way, shape or form, or bent, it means you're having to pull the sides to it. Whereas if they were slightly bent or twisted, it doesn't matter, because you can get the clamps in to actually pull them to where you actually need them. So that's one thing I've learned. If you're actually going to do this, make sure you start with the base. That's the key to these ones, because I use decking on the base. Most people just use bits of any old type of wood for the bottom, provided it's seasoned. The problem with that is it's going to rot through in no time at all. But these, they stood the test of time now. Some of these are into their 3rd year. Yeah, they're into their 3rd year. Those ones at the back. Some can't, yeah, probably can't see them. The other thing I learned is about the saw. When you're cutting the boards, cutting them straight, if we had a board here and you cut it straight, it's fine, yeah, the machine will do it. But when you start doing miters, if that board again is twisted and so forth, you're going to end up getting a little bit out of alignment. I'll have to look more into that. So the ultimate handyman, he did say you cut the boards, you can cut the boards that way. Fine, fair enough. But he didn't say you could miter them that way, and that was my misinterpretation. So we'll leave that there anyway. So now I think it's time I went away and I edited this thing up. I hope you've enjoyed this. Enjoyed it in the sense that, well, I've done something here that you might be able to use, to be honest with you. And of course, whatever you're doing, have fun, enjoy it. I mean, the reason why it took me that bit longer is because I was a bit dependent on my sons to give us a helping hand out. So that's just the name of the game with them, like they're too busy playing their games. So anyway, I'm Cod Milton, channel's called Little Milto. Subscribe if you want, thumbs up, thumbs down. If you've got any comments, what you would like to see in the future, how I make things, how I actually achieve it or whatever, then fine. I'm open to actually little challenges and trying things out. Because you might say, well, you built them a bit wrong, you should have tried it this way. Fine, I'll go away and try them. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you the next time when I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing next time or going on about, but who knows. Okay then, bye now.